Yeah, live in public. There we go. Cool. Alright. Um, ah, hey everyone. I'm gonna do some stories after some commissions. Oh yeah, we're doing that first though. We're getting Narya on our team here. I don't know if I like having the cats right on that top step there with the right at the door because it's just like very much on top of you. Okay, so we got some new cards. That looks nice. It's kind of like the Paimon card. Got new skins as well. There he is. There's my boy. Some cards. Oh, that's new. Interesting. Okay. Mm, interesting. Yeah, I can do that. I can't wait to do this. Can we do this, or do we need to... Do we need to finish anything? No, we can unlock this now too. Yeah, we don't. I'm not gonna start that. Apparently we can start this quest. I'm just going to do this to get rid of... Nope. Got a new domain for artifacts. Okay. And then I can finally get rid of this notification. Where are you, buddy? Oh. I'm an idiot. Okay. Well then, I could use it on you, I thought it was get whatever character card you wanted. I didn't think it was for skins. Well, that's kind of annoying. I might get the yellow card then. Hmm. Alright, I'll come back to this. Characters can be invited. That's awesome. Oh, okay. Hey, Rainy. Can get rid of this one. I'm just getting the Tanari card. Oh, it's so cute. All three of them on his team. That is so cute. Oh, I guess these four. Okay. Well, need either of those yet. Um, that one. Okay. Ooh, it's a lot of electro. Can work with us. Of course, it's the Geo. Hmm. Okay. Come on. Those two. No, I gotta spend 2 dice for that. Hold off for now. Okay. Ah. Yeah, that can be a good team. You also have to really keep an eye on strategy here. uh... Might as well go all out. There we go. Awesome. We got Nari. I'm happy now. I'm very happy. Okay. Oh, that went into... Okay. I was kind of hoping that he would talk. I know he's sitting in the chair. That's so cute. Okay. I'm gonna get rid of some other notifications, like do the usual stuff. Oh, hello, Yolon. No, we're not wishing on these banners. No. Helps if you find the right button. But we're gonna go ahead and collect the primos. There we go. That's one primo collected. And then for Nilo. That I'm using the JP voice acting. Yep, okay. Uh, come on. Uh, what's up, Ted? I'm just collecting rewards. I got Denari's card on my TCG account now. I'm very happy. I was waiting for that. That was like the one thing I wanted out of this update as far as characters go. Though I was a bit of an idiot and I thought this would just give me a character, but no, it's just the skin, and so I accidentally bought. It's so cute though. So now I gotta figure out who I want the skin for. I might do Chunghyun because I do have him, but I don't know. We'll see. For now, we're going to do our commissions real quick. Oh, I forgot that they changed the icons. Oh, I don't think I've ever seen two commissions on Guyan Stone Forest at one place. Checking some things real quick. Eh, I would love to play against you. Unfortunately, it's not cross server. It would be great if it was cross server. I haven't played for a little bit. I kind of did everything I wanted to. How have I missed twice now? Come on. Seriously? Okay. Yeah. I I kind of took a little bit of a break from it because you can only play so much before it just kind of gets boring. And I didn't really want to get too boring before I got Nari's card, so yeah. Oh my gosh, I am so close to 59. I don't like that. Come on. I can tell you. Um, where are you? There you are. You are almost to 56. I have mixed feelings about the new VA for Tanari. I like the voice actor as the kid from Diary of a Wimpy Kid. Oh, I'm going the wrong way here. But I don't know how I feel about him being where? Oh, I don't know how I feel about him as Tanari. Maybe I'm just used to hearing the other voice. Now, I'm not giving permission for the other voice actor to continue. I'm just saying that I might be used to that voice actor, and that's why I'm having trouble adjusting. But he's not bad. Some of his lines are very weak though. Yeah, I've also been using the Japanese voice actor, and the current voice actor actually kind of sounds a little closer to the Japanese. The Japanese voice actor sounds very much Tiny Fairy Boy. What do I need? I think I have a bunch of those already. Oh yeah. Uh, I don't like this commission. Keeps taking all my food, and I have to go back and forth. Whee. Please give him my most profound gratitude. Yeah, yeah, I've heard it all before. He's not actually thankful because he always says the same thing, but he never actually does anything to show how thankful he is. That's basically the conversation in this. um, I am looking to do C2 Zhongli and maybe a few constellations for Eula. I don't know how many constellations I want to do for Eula, but definitely C2 Zhongli. And I might do 30 pulls just to see if I get Kave when he comes out, but I'm not going to do a ton of pulls for him. So, all right. That is Nahita's quest. We're not doing Nahita's quest just yet. I do need to do this though. He does look really good, and I think he would be really good with the Nilu, especially if you do her spin or her aura, her water aura. Her, this one. And then, so if you do this in her burst, and then start hitting around with Kave, you could do some insane damage. No, I'm actually surprised about that too. Oop, sorry, Catherine. Alright. I'm kinda glad that he's on the second half. I'm a bit mixed about it. Like, I think it's a good thing that he's on the second half, but part of me wishes he was on the first half. Hey, Allie. Where am I going? I don't really know where I'm going. No? I mean, there's still plenty of time to get all of his materials, especially with the new area out, so you'll be able to get him way before he comes out. I think I actually want to go down this way. Actually, mm,
今こそ出陣の時。ご安心を。私たちなら勝てます。
nah. Should I do Hyper Bloom, or I don't really have a second Dendro character other than Nari, but he's not really good on this team. I could do Yelan. Yeah, I'll just stick with this. Oh. Yeah, something like that. I don't remember. It's actually updating about the same as it always has been, Rainy. Where am I going? I think during the time that we had the extremely long Ayaka banner, right after that there was a few updates that were shorter, but other than that it's been about the same as it always has been. Actually, I didn't do this.
手をつなぎましょう。裁きのいか頑張るよ。やっそこやっこのダンスをあなたにやっやっいてふふそこ
When Nahida does more damage than your DPS. Yeah, and the patches are rather boring, especially for those of us who... That's gnarly looking. But especially for those of us who tend to complete everything early. Ooh, there's something over there that looks like it's gonna be a pain in the butt. And the Sealy is taking us right to it. Also taking us to a hilly trail. There we go. Why are you taking us directly to this thing? Oh, this is a new flying hilly trails. There we go. Where'd the Sealy go? Oh. Oh my gosh. I'm not entirely. I'm okay. So I'm happy the Animo is getting the new enemies and whatnot, but I'm also really upset by it because there's going to be higher Animo resistance, and I'm not. So I'm not happy about it. I'm not happy about it. There's the new domain. Up.
ご助力を全部丸見え頑張るよやっそこ
Hmm?
裁きの雷ふふご安心をはい
Okay. I really wish there was a skip button for that animation. Ooh.
ターゲットは絞れたのふふたせいふんふふふよっ
There we go.
財を得る方
Alright.
何か用ですか
Mm. I killed it so fast I didn't get to see the balloon animation. That makes me sad. Hmm. Ooh. Music's pretty. Chicken.
Yep. 見切りました頑張るよ波の花が共に舞いよちょっと痛いな逃げ道はありますさあ踊るよ失策ですご安心をいっほっふっふよっほっよっふっはっそれほっあっちゃった
There we go. honestly a bit spooky. It's cool, but it's spooky.
よし
Like, I don't like these rocks kind of spooky. I mean, okay, this is new. Okay. So it seems like we just have to stay within the area.
全部丸見えね
Oh,
シャカ
where'd the thingy go? Ah,
はい
where'd it go?
シャカはい称賛すべき好奇心ね よ
I have no idea.
さあよしシャカほせたや
What am I supposed to do with you?
よっと
I'll figure it out later.
うん
Ah, get heat up.
されはい
Okay. I don't know about you, but this looks like trouble.
よっとされ
Alright. I am so getting AR-59 by the end of this. Alright, let's go ahead.
はい欲しいものはあった
Um, how do I want to go over here? I may have to go around this way. Keep going. Should we go touch the hole?
見切りましたソーランド行こそこ一緒に拾ってあげるよ
Oh, Oh, there's another one of those green. Oh, and we have a Dendroculus in the center of it. Clearly we need to go down here. Well, how do we feel about this? Oh, look at the pretty footsteps. Oh, hold on. Put Cleon. I don't have any artifacts on her right now, but that's okay. We're just gonna go ahead. That doesn't look like trouble. Dun, dun, dun. Alright, we need one more. I haven't spent anything since I did the standard banner pulls. Anyone seeing this other torch? Because I'm not. Hmm. Oh, there it is. Dun, dun, dun. There we go. Oh, no, 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 no. We are not going over there. I do not want to go over there. Why are you going over here? This is clearly a oh my gosh. I'm glad I went with the Bloom team. Okay, well that's one chest. Oh, we gotta find more of you? Well, I can see one from here. What in the world is this thing?
丸見えね。頑張るよ。
Okay, I think these things just want to kill me now.
逃げ道はありません。
Come on. Down you go. These green fairies just want to kill me.
裁きの雷。ご助力を。波の花が君に舞いを。さあ踊るよ。それ。手をつなぎましょう。坂。はっ。はっ。はっ。はっ。へい。ふっ。呼吸はとても大切なことです。
Alright, and that's gotta be the last one. Okay, cool. Fairy.
よっと。全部丸見え。裁きの雷。頑張るよ。このダンスをあなたに。手をつなぎましょう。知識はあなたにも。はい。海のちぎりよ。ほっ。せい。やっ。ご安心を。いくよ。やっ。一緒に拾ってあげるよ。
There we go. Nice. Alright. I think I got off track a little bit here. Yeah, I did. Got the map unlocked a little bit though, so that's helpful. Search for strange objects. It's a drum. Which option? What do we go with? 1, 2, or 3? Mm. 3? This time I've been commissioned to try to find a local order and obtain information about something known on the side of Aphosha? Apausha? I must say that rumination seems quite outsized when compared to the mission content. I hope I won't get caught up in any trouble. I reached the entrance of the Temur Mountains with the help of the Aramite mercenary. but he refused to continue onward, saying this was the border of a war. Must be some sort of desert dweller superstition. Contrary to what I was told, it seems that these Nagarjunites, forgive me for butchering some of these words, are not very friendly to outsiders. Looks like I'll have to try infiltrating their ranks. Finally managed to make it out. Thankfully these people are pretty civilized, so I managed to get away with my life. As I thought, these high remuneration commissions always have something fishy going on. Looks like an adventurer's work doesn't suit people who just want to earn some quick mora. I'll have, I'll just leave this drum here. Maybe someone will pick it up. That way, I guess I won't totally disappear. Miss Catherine. Oh, totally disappoint Miss Catherine. Oh, I thought it said disappear. Oh, okay, we're going to Catherine. Now, why did I come all the way out here for? Hmm. Oh, oh, okay. Yeah. Hmm. Seems that you become very experienced. Are we not truly a great adventurer now? Because, I mean, we've saved 4 nations now. Just saying. Our operations, unfortunately, we have previously. Oh boy, here comes trouble. Leave it to the traveler to solve your unsolvable problems. Star observation led to the discovery that the northern skies. Yeah, I discovered that unseen phenomenon. It's pretty gnarly. Concerned that this will have a great impact on accuracy of any astrological calculations the academia will put together an investigation. This resulted in delving into ancient records within which they found mentions of string phenomenon, which bears the celestial sign appeared after the disaster that engulfed. Wow, that's been going on for a long time. That's a lot of failures in 500 years. Although the circumstances of eventual disappearance are unclear, its position has determined to be near Tenmar Mountains at the northernmost region of the desert. However, that area has been sparsely populated. Even when the ancient desert realms were at their peak, they did not extend that far. After the cataclysm 500 years ago, that place was one of the areas worst affected by the encroaching abyss I thought it looked like the abyss due to it being connected to an ancient underground realm. I if mm, I'm sure Ted knows what I'm thinking here right now. Since then, it has been declared a restricted zone by the academia. The only people who still live there are mysterious Darshan known by the academia as Nagajurites. Even if you're calling it mysterious, Catherine, that's gotta be something super mysterious. Though they seem like legends to the average person, they were once a darshan of the academia, albeit one that split off 500 years ago. Then the researchers who wished to fight the monsters from the abyss banded together and traveled to the depths of the desert, and the Naga-Jurites are an organization comprised of the people who stayed there in the end. Okay? That said, it has been many years since, and they have branched off further and further from the academia. They seem to have developed their own academic traditions. It seems they also worship a new form of energy known as Kavrena. Kavrena. I have no idea. This energy communicates with them in the form of spirits. Well, I feel I'm going off topic now. The academia believes this faction is strongly related to the celestial sign. However, they have not been able to establish contact with this group and as such have commissioned the guild to assist in their investigation. This is a win-win situation for us as well. Ruins related to Khanria are located nearby, but exploration in that area has been declared taboo by the academia until now. If this commission is a success, perhaps we will be able to participate in future expedition to those ruins. Since you have heard me say this much, why don't you take this commission on? So after all that, sounds like we just need to look for those whateverites, right? In in this case, I agree with Paimon, the whateverites. It's very rare that I agree with Paimon. I am so looking forward to Conria lore here. Sounds like it'll be pretty easy and we'll get some more from the academia too. Yes, that drum you picked up was originally given to us by the academia to be used as a token of good faith in dealing with the whateverites. Just give it to the organization's leader. It stands to reason that they will have some way to solve this problem. I'll be leaving this task in your hands then. I've marked the rough position of the Temur Mountains for you at Atistra Abesask. Traveler, may you inscribe a new legend in the desert sands. Haven't I inscribed enough legends in the desert sands? I mean, I cleared the sandstorm from the Temple of Deshret. Is that not good enough for you, Catherine? Apparently we're not good enough for Catherine anymore. It doesn't look good, but it's pretty cool at the same time. Oh, gotta keep going this way. Oh, that's my friend. She's been desperate over that tree. Tribes people of the desert, more like adventurers from a faraway land. Oh, we're far away, alright. But no matter who you are, this is as far as you'll get. Please go back. How did you know of this name? We are adventurers who have an organization at our backs. Catherine of the Adventurers Guild told us, of course. So you know the sign of... sign of Posha. You must have heard of us. Shaman, yeah. Order of Skeptics. We'll just call them Order of Skeptics. The desert past this point is a restricted zone. Yet I was able to just walk straight in and get the Statue of the Seven. It didn't stop me. They didn't stop me. Yet it's a restricted zone. Can't let you pass no matter what reason you may have. Order of Skeptics. My apologies, I forgot to introduce myself. I am Piero. Piero. I'm just gonna call you Piero. Member of the Order of Skeptics in charge of guarding this place. Paimon remembers that Catherine told us to look for the Nagar juice sites. I feel like I'm making this word even worse every time it comes up. Looks like Piero isn't the one we're looking for. Don't forget, I also touched the hole. That's just the derogatory name that those guys from the rainforest have for us. Lord is a hero who fought for the Dev monster alongside the divine bird's heir. Not another divine bird. He gained the divine... The last time we had a divine bird, it was the electro bird. And I hate that thing. There we go. We're gonna call him Juggernauts from now on. Right, Chinvat. Put an end to the calamity. Nice. How dare they call such a great hero our first Vijayanapati by his given name. Wait, why am I telling outsiders this? Are you two spies from the academia? We're here. But you still managed to find your trail. Still, I believe that the academia was full of cowards who would never dare to step foot into desert. I won't lie, you have impressed me. Paimon didn't expect you to have such a strong opinion about the academia. Of course, Lord Nasuria has said that we wouldn't have been reduced to this state if it weren't for them. Wait, so you're here to gather intelligence after all? Ugh, I've revealed more than I should. Anyway, please leave. If this conversation continues, as unwilling as I might be to do so, I would have to end you. Is that an option? Because I will fight you. But you're the one that couldn't resist blabbing. Why are you putting the blame onto us? Also, there's no need to be rash. Oh, right. Show Pierre the token that Catherine gave us. He'll know what's going on once he sees it. This better not be some trick. Ta-da! Look, we told you we aren't lying. Mysterious. It might have the cryo marking because the Adventurers Guild isn't really part of the academia. It's its own organization based in Snezhnaya. So the cryo marking has got to be because of the cryo archon. I wonder if the drum is kind of the style for um, Snezhnaya instruments. What's this shabby drum? You call this a token? Did Catherine mix things up? You guys don't think you can bribe me with such a small thing, do you? Leave now or things will get nasty. Hmm. I kind of want to fight this man. Do I fight him? He feels very punchable. Maybe puntable is the word. Oh my goodness. That was too easy. Yeah, have to attend to such trivial matters personally, let alone in front of these outsiders. We party appear before whoever we wish, and our own violation is not for you mere mortals to question. How dare you overstep your bounds? Little things about Paimon's size, and the way she talks is kind of funny. Why is Piero calling the lady in that river told? Your sins will be judged, but the time for that has yet to come. The two of you over here, as envoys of the Academia, is it only polite to state your names first, no? Yeah, we should have introduced ourselves first, but that high and mighty attitude of yours is... My words and actions are not contrary to traditions and principles of the party. The same cannot be said for you nameless persons. Oh, fine. We're not nameless. Paimon is Paimon and he's Kaio. We're adventurers who came here on a commission. I'm the one. Yeah, but you do like almost nothing. You only need to do your names. Your other trivialities do not concern me. However, as for that drum, that has profound connection with us, Pari. It is not something that you mortals should possess. Kyle, I command you to present it to me immediately. No way, at least sound nicer about it when you're asked. What is it with the desert and tiny sassy floaty beings? Because we had the Ginny just before this. And then, honestly, I think Bebe was a bit sassy. Failed to complete the commission because of that. Not only might we lose our reward, we might even have to pay more to the Adventurers Guild. That's a huge loss. To think you would risk your lives in a place with peril, fraught with peril for such frivolous reasons. You know nothing of what transpires here. A mistake would send your race tumbling into eternal samsara. Another samsara. My brain is still boggling over the samsaras. You commit deeds that are beyond even our comprehension. You humans are such interesting beings. No matter, I shall bring you to the leader you speak of. This item would remain worthy tribute, even if you should only present it to me after that meeting. That's more like it. Wait, that's still not right. We have to deal with that huge hole in the sky, and if we don't... Well, it's a step in the right direction, at least. Huge hole? You're referring to the sign of Pausha, then? You wish to quell this calamity with the mere mortal coils? How presumptuous is it is the duty of us Pari to eradicate the sign of the Apasha, an endeavor that I, Sorush, shall give all my to accomplish. Good grief, I cannot read tonight. To quell this calamity, I must follow in the footsteps of the divine bird, Sigmund Murug, and sacrifice everything that one might call Surush. Does that mean we have to eradicate you? To stand in my... think this water aura is still going. How long is this aura? In any case, this is a matter far beyond your capabilities, and your intervention is futile. All you must do is bear silent witness as I transcend. You shall receive remuneration from this guild of yours so long as the calamity is quelled, will you not? Still, do not forget my extol to forget my do not forget to extol my virtues and laud my accomplishments. After all, even the greatest heroes shall require mere mortals like you to sing of their deeds. Ability Sorush has entrusted us to forbid suspicious individuals from interfering before the ritual is completed. I have decided as a Pari, my word is law. Alright, follow me. I shall take you to the leader you spoke of. But gird yourselves all the same. Which lies ahead is not a place that human beings can easily set foot in. If you get lost or end up being eaten by some monster appearing out of nowhere, then I shall be nothing. There shall be nothing I can do for you. I don't like that these long quests, world quests, don't have any voice acting. Because they're such an important part to the lore and story that it feels weird. Okay. Yeah, maybe. You shall have the honor of being my Yasunapati. Hmm. Those who exist to praise the heroes' jobs are what you just described. No matter how great the hero, their great deeds must be recorded snug of snug of by others. If not, the same fate that befell ancient heroes shall befall them also. Though they may have loved violence and conflict, great deeds are still great deeds, and they deserve to be remembered. At last, those who loved conflict would be consumed by it, and once they had slain each other, they were all lost. And because there were no authors or poets to tell of their deeds, once all who had lived in such times were gone by their works forgotten to the last, I will not be like them. My great work shall shine so gloriously that the world itself will suffer great loss to know of it. Thus, I shall now give you permission to record those deeds. Yeah, I've kind of given up on reading the names, if you couldn't tell. Rejoice and give thanks, for this is not a grace that few receive from us pari. This all sounds very complicated, but basically you just need someone to tell of how awesome you are. Skeptics, I may admire their spirit, but other than their leader, whom you mentioned previously, the rest are not fit for such work. They speak all day of how conflict is the true nature of this world, but they have themselves lost all ability to engage in such. None of them will be able to witness my sacrifice to its end. Whatever the case, I wonder if call it Paimon too. I wonder if they have been affected by abyssal energy, and that's why they can't continue on. It's possible. Till then, you shall witness my valiant form. Well, sure, even if Paimon can't see it. Oh my goodness. Paimon, you just don't like small sassy things. Because you're a small sassy thing and you see yourself in it. You just don't want to admit that you are a tiny sassy being that floats around and does nothing. And that this small sassy being is doing more than you ever will. The path here is now dotted with gray crystals. When I last left it, it was not yet so. Gray crystals? You mean the crystals we're seeing everywhere? Paimon had her eye on them for a while now. What are they? Gray crystals are remnants of black fire's embers. Proof that this land has suffered great calamity. I wonder if we'll be seeing these rocks in Conria and other areas. Okay. Indeed, I am sure you have heard that a great catastrophe struck long ago where a dark fire rose from beneath the earth and scorched the land. Okay. Apparently, I am right here. I feel like we are going to be seeing more of these black crystals in other areas. Darkfire opened a bottomless hollow in this land, and the demons of Dev that crawled through that gap nearly turned this into a lightless realm. Through the gap was Though the gap was unblocked by the great tree, the dark fire spilled spread like seeds, and the countless dark and painful memories released by that corruption began to lay down roots and sprout. This persisted till the honor of Lord Da, the divine bird, drank the primordial, like the primordial one, left behind by our God. The primordial water left behind by our God, before transforming herself into of all kinds of scattering across the land. This definitely has something to do with the primordial one. From that day on, has taken the divine spirit place in defending this land, and those painful memories that leaked out have been sealed by that. What was left by these ubiquitous great crystals, though they seem no different from any other stone, they may contain objects that are yet to be purified. The great crystals in the area have increased of late. I suspect that this must have something to do with the sign of Aposha's dark power. But if we use Tabe's might, we can get rid of these crystals. If my senses do not deceive me, the wandering should be nearby. Let us look around. Okie dokie. There it is. Let me come back to that. I want to check whatever this thing is. What are you? You're honestly adorable, and you're annoying. Yeah. Still got more. Bubbles! Oh, jeez. Well, that was useless. Okay. You were so cute. It's just a giant turtle. I love him. Okay. Okay, cool. Oh. Alright, Dave the turtle. Okay. Oh, we're talking to this man. We're talking to the leader. Lady Paimon 2, you have returned. Though it has taken much work on my part, the analysis of the documents regarding the right of Chinvat will soon be complete. According to my research, we need only collect all the great songs of that next, and your great work may then be completed. You two, do not fret. They are Kaio and Paimon, my newly chosen Yasnapati and his companion. They are here to witness my great work. Hey now, Paimon hasn't agreed to that. Shut up, Paimon. Yasnapati, you say? Though I will not question your most astute judgment, I fear that allowing ignorant outsiders into this land before the rite of Chinvat is completed may have an untoward effect. Know that the people of the academia surely do not desire the rite's completion. Speak no further, I have my reasons for doing this. Well then, take that drum before from before out. I'm just gonna call it a drum still. Yes, this is an important catalyst for the ritual needed to forge a connection between ourselves and the party. I have searched for many years for this, and to think it now comes to me. Ah, this is indeed a good omen for my future plans. We're gonna be playing that drum, aren't we? We're gonna be playing it. It would be good if the fates will also be with me when I lead the order of the skeptics to throw down the Not again. Oh my goodness. Burn their house of Dana or whatever they call it to the ground. Wow, what a way to casually paint yourself as the villain, huh? Villain? Ha! The Academia are the true villains here. Have no doubt of that. I feel like this dude has been in the desert way too long because we already overthrew the Academia. We didn't burn the House of Dana. The House of Dana is a giant library. We can't burn down all the books. Books are a must. Um, but yeah, I don't think he knows that there's been a change in the Academia. Ah, I forgot my introductions. I am Nasejuna, the Vijinana of the Order of Skeptics. We cultivate ourselves here. If you would use the terminology of the academia, I would be equivalent of a sage. But I doubt those pampered folk would care much for what we at the margins call ourselves. You do not look much like those academia. Don't look much like those the academia might send. Fair enough. Though in truth it would not matter even if you were to befriend that dratted place. Even if the entire corpse of 30 were to be sent here, my plans would not be halted. Well, whatever your plans are, we didn't come here to stop them, that's for sure. Ha! So they would all say, those treacherous louts from the academia, and when my guard is down, you would stab me in the back. Just like those people in the funny mask who try to skulk about and steal our academic tomes. They even dared to attack our honorary envoy of Lady Soros, Lady Paimon too. They met defeat at my hands, each one of them. I'm guessing those were Fatui. The Fatui? I. This dude has been living in a hole way too long. I know not of what you speak, but they were city folk, so I doubt the academia would be far behind in the shadows. Do not look upon us as some miserable few who inhabit the Temur Mountains. Once we had such numbers that all the desert north of Mount Damavand would struggle to hold us. It is only because of our harsh environment and the slander of ostracism by the academia that we have been reduced to this. I'm giving up on some of these big fancy words. I know what they mean, and I can read them. It's just I'm kind of giving up right now. If it was not for such sage souls as myself holding things together, and the protection of we skeptics would have been reduced to nothing long ago. Catherine said that you have your differences, but it sure looks to Paimon like you skeptics really hate the academia. Not say not hate, but rather we simply cannot coexist. uh, when I was young, I did go there to learn and attempt to mend our differences, but they treated me like an outsider. Though they feign politeness by calling us a branch of the academia, this is not what means to belittle us. It is said that our predecessors had a clash of ideals with them and so chose to go into the desert to stand against the darkness themselves. From that day on, we have been been holding firm in war against the defilement, defending our land, and what have those useless losses been doing in the meantime? Compared to those pampered pendants, we who combine throughout word and deed far better deserve honor for our wisdom. Paimon doesn't quite get it. You need only understand that this conflict is the true nature of the world, of this world. And impurity, Dari, and the way, and the true way. It is these struggles for supremacy that have kept this world alive just as surely as the sky does. Yeah, well, the sky's fake. There's a little bit of news for you. Those Sophites, in their fancy darshans, believe that the fates of all are inscribed in the skies, and that this is the supreme wisdom and truth. But look, the sky's reflectment and defilement itself, surely their truth then is an imperfect thing. Okay, so they haven't entirely been infected or corrupted by the abyss? I don't think. Thank you, Ted. Based off of what I'm reading here, I don't think they're really in line with the abyss order. I don't think they've been too badly corrupted by the abyssal energies that are clearly in this area. Um, there is some dealings with the primordial one, though, because of what Paimon 2 told us. But they don't really seem to know what the sky is really up. What's up with the sky? Perhaps nothing is truly. then we might yet be friends. If time permits, we may discuss this issue in more detail. Now, Surya, this is not the time to talk about such things. Have you not seen how the gray crystals hem us even more tightly? If we do not extinguish the sign of Apalsha, soon things shall grow most perilous indeed. Well, speaking of the sign, right, that's right. We were tasked to fix this whole thing, but after all this talk, we still don't know what it's supposed to be. Well, our plans also involve extinguishing that celestial mark. Uh, they keep calling it a celestial mark. Is this from the abyss or is it from Celestia? Is it another curse like the Skyfrost nails? Or did it come from Conria itself the like with the abyss? As for what it is, if it must be described as anything, let us call it the water's surface. The water's surface? There's uh, the water's reflection, while an illusion nonetheless, hides the truth within itself. So it is within the skies. It is like a mirage, if you have seen this before. I agree with Paimon here. Well, it should be, for that celestial sign it reflects an otherworldly hellscape. I don't know if I agree with that, but okay. Long, long ago, Kanria, or Dahri, once built a facility here that connected them to the realms beyond. During the greater disaster, which they say Kanria started, monsters swarmed from that very facility into the nations of the world. I mean, yeah. The monsters tore open, hence all the rift towns, tore open a great rift that came to be called Tun Tuniki Hollow, and throughout they were sealed away within the new vein of the ancient tree. This mysterious sign appeared along with that. What sign reflects it is that which what the sign reflects is that which lies beyond the dark rift. And though the monsters cannot enter Tevat through that illusion, it nonetheless radiates the corrupted energies. Okay, so that's what the big hole that we touched is about. They say that our very first extinguished that strange sign together with the potty. But as the power of impurity has strengthened over time, this ancient symbol has appeared once more. And should we leave it be, who knows? That hollow may truly re-emerge one day, and that ancient war will be reenacted. In truth, it might be interesting to live in such exciting. This dude really is the villain. I'm sorry. Saying something like that, this dude is the villain. Just like Paimon said. Way to paint yourself as a villain. It matters not. Zimmerg drank the Amrita left behind by our God, transmuting herself into limitless as the heir to the divine bird. Solving this problem is the mission that we party have. I, Sorush, will surely leave behind a work great enough to be her equal. Of course, of course. Envoy. The envoy and we of the Order of Skeptics shall surely help you see your duty through. What's with all this talk about sacrifice? Is that really necessary to solve this problem? Well, in truth, I do not know. All the documents regarding the sign of a pasha have long been lost, and the traditions and rites surrounding it have also ceased to be passed down. If it had not been for me consistently looking up what documents were left, there might not have been any more left to know what the rite of Jinbat existed at all. According to my research, the Pari are descendants of the Simmer, and should therefore have also have the power to transform into to purify the land. And would you not say that the grand sacrifice to save the world on part of the divine spirits heirs very much suits our order style? Dude, I barely know what your order is. That's so haphazard. This sacrifice you're talking about doesn't sound like a small thing either. Why aren't we thinking of other ways to solve the issue? I'm sure there's got to be an alternative way, right, Kaya? And it's always been this way, hasn't it? I am very good at my job. I already said that you need not to interfere. Simply witnessing my sacrifice shall suffice. It is something worth celebrating that we party should sacrifice our lives to purify the earth. Well, you say that, but I would ask that you keep a respectful distance from which you do not comprehend. But since this is the case, well, I was planning to investigate the Tungi Hollow and make preparations for the rite of Jimbat anyways. Why don't you come along? I trust that you also wish to see the scars left behind by a fissure that once led beyond our world's bounds. When you see it, I believe you shall understand. Yeah, kind of. I feel like that was a little bit more dramatic though, because he ended up trapping himself for the remainder of his life. I don't know if Soros is going to trap themselves like Bosacius did, or if they're going to die. A sound plan in that case. I shall lead the way. After all, you would find it impossible to freely traverse. Dude, I was just over there. I did some puzzles. And you think I'm weak? I will I will throw you as far as I can. Follow me to the end. Watch me complete my mission. Cool. Alright. Oh, it's so actually really pretty.
のんびりしようっと。
Paimon is as foolish as a specter. I love it. Oh, apparently we're going up here. Is that deep pit the Tungi Hollow you were talking about earlier? There's a super huge There's super huge crystals all over the place, even bigger than the ones we saw before. They look scarier too. These are once huge trees used to seal and subdue the creatures of the dark depths. The power of defilement has corrupted them, warping them into such forms as you see now. It's always the trees. Since the monsters have been sealed, it sure doesn't look like anyone needs to sacrifice themselves again. That's why we must use the power to reopen the way. Hey, wouldn't that just release monsters again? They took so much effort to seal too. No, no, I mean that we must open the path to the sign of Aposha, the way to the rift in the earth that was sealed long ago. It can never lead to the true darkness again. But that is exactly why that sealed rift does indeed connect to the illusion of the abyss. We need only use the great songs of Kavrenra to stabilize the seal before initiating the rite of Jinbat to pass through the darkness to reach the sign. Yeah. They are mightiest manifestations of the scattered throughout the world. We can use the great songs to initiate the rite of Jinbat. After that, we can open a path to the darkness, just as legends hold that the first did and the party did. That's well and good, but what will we do once we reach the side that the sign is on? I do not know what happens after that. I have encountered legends that our first was lifted up to the heavens, where he used divine power to extinguish the sign, but that, I feel, is mere myth. I believe that Envoy will have some way, since they can purify defiling impurities, they must also have some way to extinguish the sign. Did Soros not also say that she wishes to emanate the sacrifice of the world is built upon conflict and sacrifice, after all? Well, that's what Soros says, sure, but that's way too irresponsible of you. Oh, don't fret. Before the necessity of any sacrifice can be ascertained, we must still bring the great songs of together, and at the moment we have yet to take even the first step forward. Says the guy who's just been talking this whole time. Well, basically, only the party who have been chosen as Bloomguard can touch the great songs. But our current envoy has yet to obtain that right. Is that so? For all that bluster, you really aren't all that. Uh, of course we're gonna open the seal. You saw what was under there. There's a whole world under there. You dare speak to me like that, pale floater? Only obtaining the twin horn chaplet may she become the bloom guard, being able to gather the power of. As such, she must first acknowledge by Lady Zuran, the first party. She is a mighty party who once fought alongside our ancestors, and it is even said that she was the very party who fought alongside the ancient heroes to subdue the embers of the abyss. Welcome in, Rainy. But that elder of ours is utterly unreasonable. She refuses to acknowledge my dearest desire. I'm afraid there's nothing I can do about that. Still, even without the twin horned chaplet, my sacrifice will suffice to accomplish this deed. Of course, I do not intend to doubt your desire to sacrifice yourself this way, but if you are unable to perform the rites and pass through the dark hollow, your wish will not be fulfilled nonetheless. Paimon's gotten more ugly nicknames than Paimon can dish out. However, I do have a suggestion. Lady Surish called you her yes Yasna Pati, did she not? Flying lavender melon is great. Just like bull checker is great. Why don't you go with her to Oasis? That is where the Lady Zervan may be found. Perhaps Lady Zervan may yet change her mind should she see that we humans view Lady Sorish as the predestined envoy. This is the only method we have at present to change our current situation. Please do go with Lady Sorish to... Looks like you... Of course not. There's much I must do. For example, the preparations for the rite of Chinvat still must be done. I must also consult the words of the ancient scribes once more to ascertain the locations of the great songs. As for the Kori drum you brought, I believe I may now form a connection with the party who slept at present once more. Their awakening is necessary for the rite of Jivat to occur. I feel like this is going to end up being a really pretty animation. Going to be very sad, but it's going to be very pretty at the end. Regardless, I'll leave the matter of the twin horn chaplet to you two. Once everything is completed, let us meet at the campsite upon the Tenmer Mountains. Oh well. So, oh. So we have to look for that party elder, right? Well, let's hope she isn't as nasty. Oh man, I am honestly enjoying this back and forth between Paimon and Paimon too. Oh my goodness. Alright, what is this? Okay. Uh, get, get up there. Cannot deploy here? Oh. Oh. E? Left control? Oh. Oh. This is a little bit weird to do. So you can't stay in it forever. What am I supposed to do here? Oh. Oh. B. Cool. Alright. That was actually kind of cool. Soul Bell is an ancient artifact. Okay. That doesn't answer my question. What are you supposed to do? Oh. Huh? Oh, okay. Cool. Alright. I'll handle that later. Well, there's definitely Fatui out here. Anyone see one of those fire flowers anywhere? Maybe down here? I don't know if I'm supposed to go down here, per se. What are these things? You can use your power to extract this energy and channel it into the vines. By crystals. Okay. Control. I'm sorry, but Paimon 2 is way better than Paimon right now. There was a ruined golem in this area. You can tell by the giant gears. Maybe it is underground. Oh, no, no, there it is up there. You were doing all that digging for a radish. Oh, wrong button. Oh well. Okie dokie. Betcha that tunnel's how you get to the new boss. I'm gonna go back. Yeah, I had a feeling that was... I'm gonna take on the new boss. Okay. So you would basically break those... I don't know anything about this boss. Looks like it's electro, cryo, hydro. Mm. I think I might do this. Alright. What is this? I don't like that. Oh, okay. Oh, this boss is gonna be a pain in the butt in the abyss. Are you guys seeing this? It's gonna be a pain in the butt. Anima was definitely the answer here. Wah! gosh. Hold on. Don't judge my rations. Okay. Yeah, that's gonna be annoying in Abyss. Actually, I don't want to do that. I think it's supposed to be an Abyss Herald. I think that's what it's supposed to be, but it's like he's taken 3 elements. 3 elements too many. But Animo is definitely your choice. That or Pyro. His shields are, I feel like, are weaker than regular Abyss Heralds, though. At least in the overworld. Abyss might change that. So, continue on. Troll. Yeah. Troll. True that. Whoa. That's... That's a thing. Dude, I want a better look at this. He also regenerates it really fast. That thing is crazy looking. Look at this thing. Okay. Well, that was a nice shot. It is a Winnet! I'm like, this looks very familiar. What is it? Oh, it's a Winnet. How did it get trapped here? I'm not even surprised it's a dragon. It does have a sinful form. Perhaps it was merely unlucky to have been caught in the crossfire and sealed here. Well, maybe it's a good thing it's been sealed here. If not, it might just pop out of nowhere and swallow us all in one go. You certainly look like you get on well. But it is also said that even the constant companion wouldn't fail to notice if the other was spirited away by a sprite. These stories are quite common too, yes? I won't notice if Paimon disappears. Paimon will notice if I disappear, but if Paimon disappears, I won't notice. I mean, he just surely some idle jokes will not move you. Emergency food. He might. I know he's going to need the new weekly boss that'll be unlocked in Nahita's new quest. But other than that, eh, I don't really know much of his materials. We shall soon reach the oasis. Come, let us hurry. Okay. There is... Oh, okay, I see what I'm getting this waypoint first, mind you. I don't want to have to walk all the way back here. Also, I want to see what's up here. Okay. Oh. Yeah, this is the new quest that allows you to unlock the entire new desert. Also, how you doing, Wiles? This kind of looks like you'd be surprised. Oh, so you now have C1, Nahida? Yes, so. Remind me to pull on my birthday. Assuming the banners are good. Oh, okay. Why does this thing sound so much like Ride an A? I'm gonna say that it's fairly long. I don't think as long as the Nara one, because I mean there was a lot of complaints about that. But the R&R quest was supposed to last people a few weeks. Of course, it didn't. People 100%ed the entire map of Sumeru when that first came out. They only hate it because it was so long. I personally loved it. It was a absolutely beautiful story. I just said it. Legend has it that in ancient times the Order of Skeptics would hold a ritual of purification for them so as to bring them all back to the Oasis. But nowadays there remains no one in the Order of Skeptics who is able to perform such a ritual. best way they can do is keep these trees alive. Oh, that's actually really sad. Oh, sad here with merely a kind heart. Besides, for us pirates to exhaust our strength in the final stand against evil is already the best ending one can dream of. I see no necessity to change anything. Well, that's what you think. Perhaps they have different ideas, you know? If Paimon was trapped here, Paimon would definitely want to go back home and be with everyone else. You got yourself attached to me. You clearly want a companion. Yes, Rainy. Fine. Since even my fancy so, I shall wake her up with my power and let you listen to her dimming voice. Bruh. Okay, so what are we doing here? Hmm. This is the last. Okay. Okay.
これほど美しき景色を見ればおのずと旅がしたくなるものであろう。
Aw, it's actually cute. First it's those huge dogs, now it's those huge bugs. Please help me bring whoever's been left behind here. Okay. Um, nope. What do they even look like? Oh, it must be the little light thingies. Uh, it's one, two. Can I collect these? No. Okay. Sad. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Oh well. Phew, finally I can take a break. Cool.
いざ宝とは旅の醍醐味でござろう。それ
We're doing that more. Let me change back to my other team.
ご助力を見逃さないでね。行くよ。そこやっはっ。良
Yep. Wait. Huh? This is not the quest that we were working on, but okay. I'll come back to it though. Okay. Okay, so this is actually a puzzle here too. It seemed to clear that. And now this is interesting. Okay, so I believe it was. Oh, okay. Did that do it? Nope. So it's the opposite. I will. I think I did that the same again. Oops. There it is. Whoa. This place is just really cool. That tree is definitely defending the world from the big hole in the sky.
さあよっよっ
Oh, I gotta be careful about that. 一緒に拾ってあげるようんほっ さあ Oh, this is so pretty and deathly terrifying. Paimon didn't think there'd be such a huge patch of green on the other end of the mountain. We were just in the desert, too. How strange. How is this strange? We had a whole frozen oasis in the middle of a sandstorm. And that wasn't strange? It is our homeland, after all. Homeland of the party. So there'll be lots of other people like you here. You know what? One's not keen on going. Should you not be excited beyond words? The tree, the big tree stump over there looks like it's holding off the oozing stuff. Wow, Paimon, it's almost like I said that just a moment ago. The sacred form of the god that has granted us Pari life. It is not just some large stump. That's a god? Well, we've seen other gods, but this is the first time we've seen one looking like that. That is because our god cannot be considered alive. 500 years ago, our great god gave all to quell the power of the disaster afflicting this place. But she was stained with corruption and could not be reborn in a pure plane. Thus her divine consciousness continues to wander the mortal realm. Our great God left us with the sanctified Amrita, and the Lord Vendur caused to grow from that, thus anchoring our God to this realm. Has been nourished by the Amrita, and even the Kavya that defends the earth gains its unending power by the grace of the Amrita. But this god of yours doesn't look too well. She's been trying to hold out against the stuff coming out of that hole this entire time. For the Dark Hollow, I fear that the emergence of this sign is due to the attraction of that evil power. If it were not for the presence of the The defilement surging forth from that hollow would have infected the entire world, but it is also due to performing this duty that the tree has deteriorated so much. I do not believe that I could ever bear to reduce to such state. That is why I must leave a legacy of heroism behind for all to remember before it does happen. Well, never mind that first. Let's go look for the Zervan person, sure. What is that down there? What what is this down here? If we get that shop lit and fix the sky real quick, that might make your god feel better too. What is that? I really want to go explore. I am very much easily sidetracked. What are you? We're getting the statue of Seven first. What time is that? Oh, that looks so pretty. There's like a tree, like a flowers or something. I feel like there should be more waypoints for like out here and whatnot. Dude, just keeps getting bigger and bigger. Alright,
よし
we're going to go check that out now. There's a lot of purple orbs down there too. I don't know if I like that. Oh, it's a swamp. Oh, I like this music.
いい天気だね日向ぼっこでポカポカはあ眠くなってきちゃった
What was that line?
空も雷のえおーいい天気だね
Oh, the sun.
よし
Dangerous purple mist. Okay. And use your power to awaken that flows through the thorny branches after using this power to disperse the purple mist. Infestation. Okay. Entities. Okay, so we need the fruit thing again. Um, cute. Nice. This is actually a lot of fun. Nice. And one more. Hmm. Welcome back, Ellie. Were you able to figure out your game? Anyone see this other Sealy? Maybe it's up there. There it is. Okay, cool. I'm getting way off track here from the quest because I was curious about something. Alright, now let's do just a couple more things around here. Fire, is that it? Is that one? Okay. what we're looking for. What in the world did I get? I have no idea where this is. I may have to come back. One moment.
深呼吸をして大きな風船を膨らませながらそこに眠気を閉じ込めるの。ふう、風船よ、飛んでけ
Alright. Where's it go? Okay, we're gonna come back to this because I don't know what to do. Where to find that. We're gonna continue on with the story for a little while longer. Nope. After we do one more puzzle.
道案内なら任せてよ。いい品だって匂いがする。
Okie dokie, where?
何
Here?
か用ですか？
Yes, I'm still getting distracted. This is pretty in here.
全部あなたにあげるね。
Mm. This is absolutely beautiful. And then you look up. It has been a while. Well, if you can go. elder. Well, if you can call me that, then you should follow party norms and cease consorting with humans whose hearts are heavy with their ulterior motives. I haven't gone against our norms. I only made a contract with humanity to find a way to extinguish the sky fire, just as the divine bird did. And that is why you have learned all the claptrap about sacrifice from the humans. We party care nothing for such foolishness. Isn't it our duty as party to sacrifice ourselves in the battle against the defiling impurity? Await the call of destiny, Sir Whoosh. Only humans rush in blindly. This destiny you speak of is a nebulous thing. I cannot simply be expected to sit and wait for it. And that is precisely the danger. The chaplet you seek contains the highest authority over. In giving it to you, I might as well be handing the power to of over to those untrustworthy humans. Can't you just have more faith in me, Elder? Uh, you two looks like we've been left out here, aren't we? Also seems like Sorshi loses that cocky attitude of hers in front of Zervan. That's a scary thought. Well then, little one, you came with Sorish, yes? This is not a place that ordinary humans may visit lightly. Let me see. Well, you certainly aren't from the Order of Skeptics. You seem to be outlanders, in fact. Well, in matters of courtesy, I suppose you two shall introduce yourselves first. I don't ask humans for their names often, so you know. Paimon's Paimon and he's Kyle, where... So you were travelers then. Well, now. Oh, sorry. My pop filter fell off. Well, now, I do think I have seen a traveler much like... Hmm. Hmm. Funny little creatures and trees have seen more of my sister than the Archons have. The shrine at which we pay reverence to our great god only hears who have forged bonds with party and pilgrims who have come to genuflect before our god may enter. I shall take it that you are Sorshu's companions then. It has been several hundred years since humans last visited our Sea of Flowers. That said, aren't there a ton of skeptics living outside in the desert? Don't they know how to enter this place? I shall not permit such discourteous folks to enter our hidden realm. In the past, we party did indeed fight alongside their ancestors. We even lived here together. But many years have passed and folly has grown strong amongst them. Even the traditional rites have become utterly forgotten. None living among them now can forge a laupa with a party. I don't think either of them. I think the Sea of Flowers is more in reference to the creatures because they look like flowers. They should have been the ones to conduct the rite of Abhor, for the tree that suppresses the dark hollows, thus cleansing it of the filth that stained it. Yes, the deterioration of the tree cannot be avoided, but if they had not neglected the rite and caused the seal to weaken, this terrifying sign would not have reappeared so soon. That's so. They mentioned the ritual a little bit earlier when we were looking at the tree, and I'm sure that has to do with this. And I have a really bad feeling now. The human tradition is unreliable in this fashion. Compared to them, you outlanders blank states as you are certainly seem more dependable. Paimon's not sure if you're actually praising us or not, but we're here to... I would guess that you are here about the sign in the sky. I doubt that anyone would notice our little nook if not for this great crisis. Well, we're commissioned to deal with this, Lord Cholio. Oh my, so it is as I guessed. It seems that even after so long, this short-lived race as short-sighted as ever. Still, if it were not that way, would you even need us priority to act on your behalf? Regardless, since human heroes have again graced our secret garden, it seems the gears of destiny have begun to turn once more. You seem to be an interesting human being too. Uh, it takes me back. Once upon a time, I too traveled alongside humans, as curious as you to quell a calamity. Perhaps you really might be equal their you really might equal their great deed. Well then, it's decided. I shall give you a chance. The two of you certainly seem more trustworthy than those blind and foolish skeptics. Elder, you shouldn't put your trust in me instead. Well, as for that, you do know where Ra- Rashun Rashnu and me here are, right? Go bring them here. They should still be enjoying their beauty sleep right now. This will serve proof of your trustworthiness. I will be able to give you the chaplet to you. Oh, Paimon knows, so this is the kind of seal that everyone needs to get together to break. And we can get the chaplet, right? Such an impoverished imagination. The chaplet can give it to you at any time, but to solve the issue of the sign, Aposha will need their strength. Will not be able to open the path through the dark hollow, not even with the chaplet. This perhaps is another example of the rule of three. Interesting. Paimon doesn't really know what you're saying, but as long as we can get the chaplet, it's fine. Teamwork makes the dream work, Paimon. That's what they're saying. Indeed. Kaio, Paimon, do help Soros out, alright? We don't need help. You're not very honest, Soros, but since your elders said so, I guess you gotta listen to us. Oh. This might be where we stop. Ooh. Nearly drowned there. Yep. Yeah. Huh. Okay. Where's the other one? Okay, we're trying this again. Hey, Nihilus. Glad to see you. I'm doing well. Just doing the story, getting that distracted though. Nope. And then... Nice.
一緒に拾ってあげるよ。
Okay, Seely. Seely. Where are you going?
よし。
Oh my gosh. It better not be taking me in a giant circle just to go back. What is... Oh! Oh, cool. I'm a little fairy. That was awesome.
全部あなたにあげるね。
Where'd the other one go? Um... Hmm. Just the others. How do you want me to get up there? Okay. Okay. Am I missing anything else? I don't think so. don't know if I'm gonna make this. Nope. Okay, I think I got this one.
よっ一緒に拾ってあげるよ
Hup. Come on. There we go. How many more of these are there? I think this is it. I think we've made it full circle now. There's a lot of quests here. Nice. Hmm? Oh, okay, cool. Oh, well, this is fun. There's 78 of these things. I hope I didn't miss anything. Heh.
一緒に拾ってあげるよ。
Mm. Oh, well, that's cool. uh, it's more of a bunch of puzzles in one area. This is kind of like a village. And the puzzles are really super simple. But it's cool that you can move this around. Never would have expected that. Oh, try that again. It doesn't take too long to get here. Where'd that go? I don't even remember where that was. Oh well. Let me see what's in here. Who are you? Is that one of the... No. Okay. Kind of, yeah. You go, Rainy. Keep on saving. Oh, hello.
さあ踊るよ。
Oh. I already cleared this purple mist. What is that? To the sacrifice I must offer up later. I misspeak. You beautiful are not as bold as my scribe, but uh, perhaps one may consider retreating at the slightest sign of danger is a wise choice. There's nothing wrong with him sparing some time to praise Paimon. Anyway, don't sweat the small stuff. You're really not going to. You're really not doing anything that especially needs praising right now, are you? Paimon is just bullying this creature. Why do you like Paimon, Rainy? I already cleared this mist. So what are you looking at? Hmm? But we probably have our mission. We also have different ideals. She must found some position equal in seclusion and defensibility before a great to seal both the demons and herself in. If she could still move freely, she would be like begging for aid and prostrating herself before. Oh, goodness. Maybe if they try hard enough. That's the point. Back to the heart of the matter. We disperse some myths, but their roots cause unresolved. I doubt she can hold out for much longer. What a horrible sight to be as corroded by filth, falling from a spotless sinful state to a sinful state, yet desperate to preserve herself, had the elder not bade me to go. Goodness. So after all that, you do care. Wish to see that useless fool has any regrets or not. If she turns back to us and accepts our aid, then perhaps I shall spare her a moment or two. After all, the flower, the star, the song of praise, shall seem less radiant if the green leaves are not there to serve as its foil. Following labor shall be a little, but it is still a radiant shard. Record it down with a reverent heart, and use even this mote of a shattered light to grace your mighty hymn. Can we talk about the less important stuff later? Let's figure out how to save it first, shall we? Yes, Paimon is very squeaky and annoying. Less important, you say? Well, so be it. The sinful form renders her unable to do her duty, but the thorns remain so long as I lend them some of my strength. Scattering this defilement should cost me but little effort. As for the downward path, let us follow that wandering. We just so sure. Let's try getting closer. Oy, oy. Otherwise, seriously. Ah! I am following it. Glowing rocks. Where's the fire flower? Oh, okay. It has already made it all the way down here. So many floating talking. Yes. It honestly makes me wonder if there's just going to be a whole village of Paimon. Just like there's a whole village of Pari. And there were a ton of Jinny before. Where's that? This isn't the best time to throw shade on her. Oh my goodness. Come on, are you serious? We don't have time for that kind of talk. You were just speaking in anger. There is an Aranara village. I'm more worried about a Paimon village. Okay, there's that thing, but where's the flower? Naracord, Nara means human. Aranara is the little green creatures. So Naracord is a human village, basically. Oh, jeez. Where did you go? Alright. Hope this will reveal what I want it to reveal. Oh, it disappeared. Darn it. It's only 2 a.m. I'm good. I'm off work tomorrow. Well, that revealed a chest, so that's nice.
全部あなたにあげるね。
Nope, okay, doesn't reach here. Guess we're gonna have to do it this way. Ah, wait. Crap.
ご安心を。
裁きの
全部丸見えね。
Dum-ba-dum. Yeah. Nice. Dude, there's someone lost down here. Uh, yeah. We're gonna finish our first quest though. Needed much time to gather my strength. The rising. The sign of even from the bottom of the valley. But thorns can only crawl on the ground, never to reach the sky, not even the reflection of the skies on the earth. Worse, after all, I'm the only one who is destined to make the sacrifices and extinguish the sign. I must add, Kaio is no companion of mine, nor is Paimon. He is my scribe, a willing instrument in recording my grammar. Just the your sinful form stained with defilement should never otherwise have appeared within those stanzas. You should thank me. If it was not for our elder, whatever, we do this to obtain the twin-horned chaplet. For that reason, you must return with me to the oasis. Speaking of which, you keep talking about the stained with defilement, this and sinful form that. What do you even mean? Thorn to prevent defilement from spreading across the earth and guard against its corrosion. But when we battle against the demons of death, injury is nigh unavoidable. If you had not been shattered in battle with them, you might have been worth a song. But stained as you are, you can hardly be counted as one of us. If it were not for my coming to rescue you, you would likely continue some pathetic struggle here till the world forgot you and utterly faded away. Those are words of the human who has befriended you. He's no ordinary human. He's of the order skeptic. Huh. It's right, calling someone sinful because of that. You poor thing. To one's duty is not a pitiful act, nor struggling to perform that duty for a while longer shameful. Never mind. The matter of our elder. I have not fallen so low as to request your judgment. Rather, it is you who should thank me for rescuing you. Oh, come on. Stop yelling at an injured person. Well, was wounded in combat, so that counts, right? It's alright. I will understand, or she will never obtain the twin horn chaplet from Sirvan. But as she says, my sinful form is unacceptable in the eyes of other Vari. I cannot return in this state. Merely perform a cleansing pilgrimage, and be it well. Cleansing. They're all okay. I doubt there will be anything left of her. Okay. We're gonna do this. Oh, goodness. Why are you so high above me?
ご助力を
見切りました。
手をつなぎましょう。いくよ。このダンスをあなたに。ふふ。さた。にゃ。
No? Wait, where are you going? Where did it go? There it is. Okay. This is actually kind of sad. Okay. One. 11. Okay. We're gonna call it a night here. I'm going to go condense some resin and then that's it for me. Alright. Have a good night, everyone.